Hi, I'm psychologist Dr. Rich O'Neill with this week's Checkup from the Neck Up. A life lesson from my 93-year-old mom, or how does she do that? Well, dear listeners, a psychologist friend of mine once said to me, if you see someone succeeding at something and you want the same result, watch what he or she does that you don't and do it. Okay, sounds simple enough, right? Well, at 93, not surprisingly, my mom often goes from one doc to another. Tuesday, I took her to a specialist she saw last maybe 4 or 5 years ago. What happened next amazed me. The nurse calls for her in the waiting room and comes over and says, "Hi, nice to see you again, Lita. Do you remember me? We met a few years ago when you were here last." "No, sweetie, I don't remember you." And in a few seconds, they're going arm in arm into the office. And doesn't another nurse see her and zip over and say, "Hi, how are you? Do you remember me from a few years ago?" And then all three start delightedly chatting for a few moments. By now, I'm getting a little jealous. I thought, I wish more people would treat me that way. And I'd like more of that delighted time with my mom, too. I could have dismissed it, explained it away as related to things out of my control, as we often do, like her being literally a cute little old lady. But not all elderly people get that response. So I thought about what she does. And some simple but powerful things. She makes great eye contact. And she listens. Well, not so much to me sometimes, but she smiles often, and she's right there with a genuine "thank you very much." And I had to admit, I'm often rushing to get from this meeting or this task to another. So when I added it all up, she, and the nurses for that matter too, were naturally taking the time to make real contact, like they were at least as important to each other as the task we were all there to do. Maybe it really is that simple. I'm going to keep watching and learning so I can have more fun with my mom now, and when I'm 93, hopefully I'll also have the nurses waltzing me into the inevitable examining rooms. In the meantime, I'm Dr. Rich O'Neill, leaving us with the musical question, will you still need me? Will you still feed me when I'm 64 or 93? Thanks for tuning in.